Hello there everybody, my name is Blackstar and this is the second video, being that the last video is uploading currently right now. I'll be doing commentary on the anime Soul Eater, and what I think about like the characters and stuff and what they portray, or you know, the main character or any of these characters and their personality traits and stuff like that. Being that it's one of my favorite animes, and yeah, I have the cosplay for Blackstar because he's simply too OP. He's like a ninja, for God's sakes, like super ninja arts, kill things, you know, that type of thing. So yeah, let's get this party. So basically, I'll explain what Soul Eater is basically about, and then I'll get into character detail and, you know, why I like this anime so much and why it's really recommended. Because it's one of those extremely basic animes, but the art style is good, the dialogue good, you know. So yeah, let me just read it off the synopsis. Death City is home to famous DWMA, which is Death Weapon Meister Academy, a technical academy headed by the Shinigami, basically the Grim Reaper. Its mission is to raid Death Side for the Shinigami to wield against many evils of the fantastical world. These Death Sides, however, are not made from physical weapons, rather than born from a human hybrid who have their abilities transform their bodies into demon weapons. And only after they have consumed 99 evil beings and one witch soul. Soul Eater Evans, or Soul, a demon scythe who only seems to care about what's cool, aims to become a Death Side with the help of his straight-laced wielder or Misa Maka Auburn, which is this girl right here, you know, the girl in the middle with the ponytails, or yeah, with the red skimpy dress, or whatever you want to call it, you know, her. The contrasting duo worked and studying along the hot-headed Blackstar, which is this guy, the guy with the blue hair, and his carrying weapon Tsubaki, as well as the Shinigami's own son Death the Kid, with an obsessive compulsive dual wielder of twin pistols Patty and Liz, which is Death the Kid is this guy right here with a suit, and Patty and Liz are the two sisters with the red top. Soul Eaters follows a student of Shibusen as they take on missions to collect souls and protect the city from the world threats while working together under the snickering sun to become sounder in mind, body, and soul. Wait, let me get back to that Soul Eater. There we go. So I'll be. Let's see. Who should I talk about? I guess I could talk about Blackstar and Tsubaki. How they basically contrast each other, because Blackstar is that cocky guy that, you know, he kind of thinks he's so cool. He's like, yeah, I'm the boss around here, and I'm super cool, and I'm a ninja, and I could take you down like this, and you know, that type of thing. Like, he's very chauvinistic, but he's quite funny. Like, the things that happen to him and Tsubaki is just simply hilarious. Like, even in the first episode, like, he's simply hilarious. He thinks he's everything. He's basically, in the first episode, he's on a mission to take down Al Capone, which is an evil guy. Well, yeah, because he likes to eat people's souls and kill them with guns, like boom, 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 like machine guns. And then at first, it seems that Blackstar, he's like a true ninja. He's hiding and he's kind of remembering like the 3 rules of assassination and stuff like that. And Tsubaki is like the quiet, shy girl, but she's extremely cute. If you ever watch her, like, she's adorable. Like, I don't know, she's like one of the cutest ones. And he's like the type of, you know, at first he really seems like he's gonna do the job and that he's gonna be a true ninja hiding in the shadows and he's gonna take down everybody like that. But then he totally ruins it by just jumping in and saying, "Yahoo! I'm Blackstar and I'm gonna assassinate you all," which is hilarious. And then Tsubaki's like, You're supposed to be stealthy. You're supposed to take them out without even being seen." Like, he could do that because he's almost an expert ninja. He's just too damn cocky. He has to learn how to become an assassin, you know, a little more calculated, a little more stealthy, you know, a little less arrogant. Because he's a little too arrogant for his taste, but he's just too funny. And then Al Capone and everybody start shooting, and then he says, "Tsubaki, smoke bomb mode," and he throws a ninja bomb and he completely disappears. And then he makes a joke about being a star and, you know, being the cool guy. And then she's like, "No, you're supposed to be stealthy." And then he starts making jokes and some weird joke, you know, which makes no sense at all. And then he says, "Don't laugh so much, if not you're gonna be a falling star," or something like that. Okay, let's get to Death the Kid. He's also funny too. Like, he has a thing for symmetry, you know, it has to be perfectly aligned like that. If there's one, there has to be another, like, symmetrical. Like, he loves symmetry so much, like, it's just too funny. Like let's say, let's just say, I don't have anything. Let's just say there's 2 basketballs, and he looks at them, and then they're perfectly symmetrical. He's like, "Oh, I've never seen something so perfect!" Like, him and his symmetry thing is just, like, too funny. Like, even in Patty and Liz's case, she's a taller one, she's a shorter one. They have to be symmetrical. You know, like, if they're gonna be doing something, they gotta be exactly symmetrical. And the thing is, he even, like, grabs their boobs and see if they're perfectly symmetrical, and it's, like, hilarious. And she totally smacks him, like, "Stop playing with my boobs," and stuff like that. It's hilarious. Like, him and his and basically, if there's a lot of things that are unsymmetrical, he practically finishes. He's like, "Oh no, that's not symmetrical!" Ah! And, like, it's hilarious. Like, a lot of things that are not symmetrical, you know. And, like, him and his symmetry is just crazy. And basically, his his personality, he's kind of like Blackstar. He's just not as arrogant. Yeah, he thinks he's tough and everything, and because he is one of the toughest ones out there. Like him and his two guns, which is Patty and Liz, they're like two dual pistols. They're like two Berettas or something, or two Desert Eagles. And he goes like boo, 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 boo. And he actually shoots them with their pinky, so he has them like this in a sense. I could try to imitate something like that. Like, let's say this is a gun. He actually holds it like this, and he goes like boo, 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 like that, which is actually hilarious. Like he goes and then he shoots, and he's like all over the place and tries to kill everybody. Because in the first episode, they're currently in Egypt, and he sees that there is everything so symmetrical, and he's like, oh, it's so perfect! Like, it's perfectly perfect, everything's symmetrical, even the pyramid is like that, like symmetrical in half and everything, and he goes inside, he's like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful place I've ever seen. And then he sees one unsymmetrical thing, and he's like, I can bear to see the look of this pathetic looking thing. And he just smacks it or does something extremely funny, which is, you know, his personality. Yeah, even though my favorite is Blackstar, because sometimes he's a little arrogant, but as the story progresses, he starts to become a little more calculated. He starts to, you know, think. And he's like perfectly, you know, calm and everything. And he's still a little arrogant, but not as much as the beginning episode. He's a little more calculated, and the good thing about it, he gets another weapon mode for Tsubaki, which is crazy, but you guys will find about that later. As for him, he doesn't get anything else besides his gun. Well, when he goes into like full Reaper mode, he gets like these big dual cannons that go like boom. They're like literal cannons in his hands, which is cool though. But I didn't want to ruin it for you guys. So now let's talk about Maka and Soul. Maka, she kinda hates her dad because her dad divorced her mom, and he drinks too much, and he likes to flirt a lot with other ladies and stuff like that. And she practically hates all men except for Soul. She kinda likes him in a sense, you know. So, oh boy, damn. And Soul, he's kind of the laid back, relaxed type of guy, you know, like, yeah, it's all easy, it's gonna be too easy, you know, the type of guy that's like, like, yeah, we're gonna get this done, and we're probably gonna have some fun doing it too, you know. He's a very laid back, casual type of guy. You see, as he's sitting down, he's like, yeah, I'm the cool guy. And I like to eat souls. You know, he's that type of guy. While Maka, she's like the very controlling. She likes to control the guys, you know. She likes to control Soul. And she's like, you gotta be better at this, and you gotta do this, and why do you have to be such a prick, and you know, stuff like that. And she's very uptight. Everybody basically contrasts each other. Oh, I was gonna talk about Patty and Liz too. Figures me. Liz is the one in the bottom. She's kind of the ditzy one, the very stupid, clumsy one. While her older sister, she's like the very smart, not too smart, but somewhat smarter of the two. She's very ditzy and she's like, oh, look at my boobies! Or you know, it's very funny. Like, the way Soul plays with her, you know, her parts and stuff, she really, she's like completely out of it. She doesn't even know, like, oh, look, you know, she's like the very clumsy, ditzy one. While Patty, she's like the older sister. She's like the more responsible one. Okay, let's get back to Soul and Maka. So yeah, she's very she's very uptight, and she's like, no, I hate my dad. And then the good thing about it, they kind of get back into like relationship, her and her father, and they said, oh, daddy loves you, Maka, you know, that type of thing. And she's like, yeah, dad, me too. Well, later on, right now, she's like, no, I hate you, dad, you divorced mom and you had to leave her, and I really love mom, and why did she have to die and stuff like that. But then her and her father start having a good relationship, which is good, you know. As for Soul, he doesn't really know his parents. Most of them don't even know who their parents are. You know, they're probably either dead or just some faraway land, never to come back. While Soul, he's a bit of a complicated character. Even though he's laid back and everything, he's complicated because there's a story behind him, but I really don't want to talk about it because it would be pretty long. So yeah, that does it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.